Amor de tual la mero joli chabit manyen ni kanki Wan Luo television iyuk milonge mo chunma bucha kombiti ento kongo chakinen wi madiro kitmo atimu kwereni no juju.
At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Bili mai kabero maru mona machoate gwa pere dek ya bit mawegi na wero inge yoke kichek madoro tiki gudi
wajani kado genu mwone beli police pidwera bichia manu pegi claiming yanyo uwele pe onen
Bili mai kabare mai do district dwaro ket makineka kwere joario iching dan mago kayo kibiek mekwalo rumi.
People they pick, but nobody is telling us what happened. So as police, we are taking this body for medical examination.
Kadong la coin ko speaker me Uganda Thomas Tayebwa olego China meting biashara marom kilobo Uganda wek biti mabe.
We need to increase our exports to China.
Afoyori ni dare ni ndepiario ya dek mejemia bongweni mwa alibiro pirwa ngweni tin ching baraja yup melorange mo chuin bion botin kombiti ke Wan Luo television ania Sunday Akumu. Abili magiti kabarmai do district ya kwedo kit makina kwere joario malwak mokaid kupori komgin kia kokoma village matiyo chero sub county kabarmai do district kibiak ne kokwalo romo loto na yenyingo nongane mono Moses enapo gen kitomo do gen wengdan mo chero sub county ene district achel me kabarmai do ni mo dan me kabermen wani mono tien mapol dong leyo berkarwendok biak kitie ene komjario ni ondo wa pori komgin kenage ko da bilti kwedo ngoma utime maniang tien to makim a George Wan Luo television Michael Onye obero kale pokolok man kongonen report.
Ameo tamu bala owudo karachiel kede oromo ameo wudo orwenyo ya dul me akokoma tela meswagere temo chere district meka bere maido enamo neko iya tekini mesabiti okato ngata da aloko pame makere karachiel kede ingi chun ibad me ipolisin i district meka bere maido jakait Absolomo Mpala eno wachube gini kicheko wudo musango ame makere karachiel kede nek dilwak mejo ame polika mongeo enatimo nek nonida joare amo neko enamongeo bala Moses enapu nyawote achapata mongeo en obedo tom odur amginde dede ietemo chero i district meka Birmaido luak mejo apapat enada obedo tie mengino karachiel kede ngeno jogonogi ikarami polisi kitimo karachiel kede ngichun gi.
We've opened the file so far in knowing what happened because we are just seeing a ship and 2 people dead, but nobody is telling us what happened. So as police, we are taking this body for medical examination, but whoever has information can send it to us.
Ya pora yi heraru laha tane no yo chupo ndi guru arengi nyo accident not me di guru ya me bini guru ya tuno anu jo ariwa moneho romra ti komikano no dine mara ti mi cha do lurre ma ko pie nyimbo paneno liela me dawo ne kitono te ya ringi police jo me Uganda long ke jo ma ko mani kingwani amomba mi wani omi wa meti wang wati meneno omi kingwati kairo mo riporo makwere riporo kairo mo chiko nambu renam obami wanam tikan menono eto weko timu we weko ya bere dikuchon ya wo matoko dikuchon bebe ka bere timo kiro to tumu ko long
yari amu kede chiama ndi di police ako ya mne chiama chunkong romo na amo na ba le hawodo do le angyobe romo be otuwe amusti ya duli kuna mosinyo inena mwinga la mwa romo tutu odala chiama ndi ya le wota beri ya na ko temo romo Gana ko temo no romo moro. Owuodo no. Oro moro onego okumo go. Do temo no longe be mangai. Ko ber ne ni kameri. Ikoduogo. Apo biro ka gan. Dia oro be. Oromo no dia dok ka bucha mana ya chama. Oromo no. Oromo ruenyo tota patien kan balo romo na romo kanyo pe.
Megi.
Mega kong sabiti ni kene kwalo madeng mera udi.
Dia ko winyo kelele me dwan jo. Ate wo di tot. Di ti guro. Na dia ko do ngado ngutai idiresa. Dia ko neno jo toti ye guro. Woro kiro ko maka. Le ko oko ka hiet kede danga ot. Dia ko do medo chiego dire de sa na iber kede ke ko da wo cha di da ko ling twai ko ling ye guro kano. So na do paka do ko tuno bai. Mere sawa bala. Tomonto mia chiel la mano. Di jo TOTP. Di do jo mo di da do ka ko neno beo ipatura kane do ti luoro be yo kucha di be bar sana kane da winyo gi yamo ikane be ti jo mo ga me ne ki yo kano do ko romo cha dano jo ti otwe ke de jo
de ko ma kre ke de ko le mo ani ka ne o le ke ko mara do ti ni ti me ti ni wa no ne o do ge ti jo mo jo ku mo ge no bi do kano twala di ni wa ya ko ma kar wa no le ke ko mara jo wa bi ti ni ara mara kwalo le mo so ya kure te ken ne de yo ame bino kwalo yo ngwe kene yo bino kwalo yo ngwe tuai ikane pina koko
ingi chun mi polisin ena poditiot anyim Michael Onyinge pi Wan Luo TV Ikabrimaido district.
Elwak ma ilao kitia tayari yub meketibi koma wonyachi manyen neman engineer Dr. Moses Michael Don kone makiyero enel dwe achel mejima daki mwaraman kui makibolo kama witongo bolo ye kui karibet kumano witong mukane kalmangiti jeo mateko na kwitlok ni monopeke miti ena yobet wonyachi mekaleyo kawang man ladit muze modo tegiwo man onyachi matiko mikare mane gen wani mono perwate ke gen me bolo kenda kate yer koni yumo kene bolo kwiti manyen wegete olungo kono ke bolo ninga witangwen mo kene metale pe beru onyachi ngamre telewe yob mana yeti kana retired dan no duwe opiro mati won komba dil maloy bolo kwite ke kwaro lao ta choch pa Wan Luo television Hudson Apunyo berkalo pokolok man ma tugela cheni en kili report hikom tela meke kwaro lao Dulpa witong marama gena bongwen go katiko no kaneno kit me kwerwa hotela pa wonyachi makiyero nyen man Dr. Don dokitika yop me bolo kui mokene mamiero timedwe miapa ite dul Melau Cultural Foundation dulu mabene pochone bodgamente Dul man makiti kwero ye nititela pakano retired dano dwe opiro ma en yeti won kompa dul malo ye en ite dul Melau Cultural Foundation Itabit mo kati odwe obolo nyingo wito angwen mago bichung pe beru wonyachi doki biyero gen jomo teki nyulo diero weng mageti lao gobo bolo kuiman. Yosam odu ebi mapekirwate wangen ki Dr. Don ayano bo weka wakotela inindwa chel midjumia pao ya chel imwakani enim. Piana yot kwa peti mabeto tuwale kansil pa witongu chimoni mono pita okelo yo ayikong don hotel du Melau Cultural Institution. Ilok bolo cholo kange chambit Patrick Okui matila lok padul Melau Cultural Station owani mon jeming te wot mabe dak bene yup me wiman kibiaka ni mono President Yoweri Museveni ayabo bedu wela wore iye dak obo wore mafot tuwal.
Umo hobino ge ikwera ni ene wano tikere kings apola popat acha kemeju gana kana ene chabazinga membo soga ukobni beratie omuko kama bugisu ukobni beratie kome omuka mametoro aberatie kabalega membo nyoro aberatie kabaka membo ganda ukobni beratie rora chana me achol ukobi beratie imor metesho ukobni beratie karshel kire jokenne i Africa kana ene wano tikere Asante King me Nigeria oloni otumfoy ose tutu menno berdong duon koma melo o tala meta kwar ducha meti Africa kana ko ni beratie da ko ni elokere African Kings o kenne ame en telo me duchu beratie kwera mi ene wana tikere Dr. Mene me ogoneland mono ga
Duno pegi chwako yup me wiman no kuyo lego gen menene ki joko waka nywana gurip ching wek dolo go betie kala wachel ibot Melau. George Ojwang opora matingat maditele weje mapolo wanji mapol tika time kin rayo lim wek yup man obed mamonya tutwal.
Won nyasha meti kom adu yu sam duri bi ame we ko tela mere ni do archel me do me para shel eno bi show warga me we ko tela de no mi lao te be do pin o te yera tela gi de dishing ame tegere dunga tegere lao kan duj o be ye wano bi do rok kame pe nyala tela nyala
Ojuang do wani mono Dr. Donk yer mele ka wang yo samudu dak endo tiro do go waka waka kom inin dwa chel mi dima pawe chile lokne molo tela weng makitite ke kwaro lao o mier gunen gi woro kui man pieni ki bolo ka chele wang luak dano weng oberu ki chwaka yem. Patrick Okulo Kengla member me committee me women o en mono wetong mapichwa ko mapetichwa ko women o miero go wek ko pien gitike mir marajo dok pegi paro pedolo go palwak mailao
wano bino me otto luak me lang nini ndwa rio me dwe ma para chel wiro ketu koga dit ikomatela mo yera idiching atela me do ni Dr. Moses Michael Odon Okune on yashe mo yer melan abelatie ma chel ober me ko ni lang duj mir bin me ketu kogo ni no nasha kogo na hebinu belatie a new ter ko ndango bin ter district sa papa a wiria what can anu kwer ti district a chela cheli lang manu plan ame wano goko a chela jo ametia akwango yuba papa i department papa mene ni kwere wora be welewa ame yayo ko America UK mo kado wan mo ko tieni jo wilo tickets ko duch maybe ni kweri da wan ko ni langi mi bin mengutu kogu ame roko kene yampengeo
Peter Okelo yo matigwa ko command tuno wani mono lwak me lao mer go betla wa chel gochwa kuiman wek pe kela nywana ikindano magitite kwa roman da ko me dano katika miyo kon kigen meken mara min wa pat kilim wek yup mano bed mabem
won kom me putwa goko dog government mete kwa chawani naka ni dwario men wa pa wa chel
ni mono kwer watie abedatie pedangato ni dwario medu ma paru achiel me yes garden no wati kuno wano binu keru tutuluru bu mario itonera boro medang jotia rayo tia waranyim ento ameda kop ket yirwa dushu lao kre jo chela me winyu luo ni mano peda tu neno ka chente utineno kom jami me chinguno dang wano binu jollo kadi gweno kay miwa diel dog diegi amin romi wano jollo dishu danga manen jodo chako dong mimiyo da ko bala porere director me King James nursing school o ko be mi wa tuonar ya don wano bino me otto luak me lang nini ndwa rio me dwe ma para chel wiro ketu koga dit ikomatela mo yera idiching atela me do ni Dr. Moses Michael Odon Okune on yashe mo yer melan abelatie
Jomoke na makiboro nyingi tiye Dr. Richard Nam, Dixon Ogwango Kul, Benjamin Oki Kidong Dan Okelo, magin wengi miro tale pibiro wonyachi Milau Cultural Foundation. Pe Wan Luo Television Kilao Sub-Region Hudson Apunyo. Hello, ang'e mokene bulu piara bichu ya chil ma ki district mo pat matilo bu Uganda guno fonye ko malala me pin fonye mano berutie bod bun wekan yang kone kom yo me karama tit ko me lone ko malala me pin mati karmane dulma yubu ayo beru Action Aid Uganda fonye mano chake tiari yo kautum ya gikimetum chapit mo karni ya patch municipality kikono just by gwel kele report kom fonye pabulu ikom aloha me pin
Bulu pier big nono moya district apa patamati Uganda kan berker kar mele mu ponyere akwa luenyi kom Allah me ping me kom karman we ching tiere nya ta e ka koda dong petechwe ponyere mana motimeri apach municipality kondulma Action Aid ana mo berker kar me ko bulu sala sapinya mo regional coordinator pidulma Action Aid pitung malama Uganda han kon berker kar me tito tian ko pango mi yogin o puyeho ponyere man pibulu.
And this Climate Justice Week of Action commenced on Tuesday with a training. and the training was to equip them with tools, with skills, with knowledge for them to be able to do actions within their communities, but also demand for accountability in terms of holding their leaders accountable for their actions and inactions that affect the environment. So we had a total of 50 young people from across the country that were trained on climate change, different concepts in climate change, in advocacy, policy advocacy, and governance, accountability around climate justice, agroecology, climate finance. It was quite a wide range and a wide spectrum of topics that will equip the young people who are not the leaders of tomorrow, but the leaders of now, because we need to hand over a country that is sustainable, that is conducive for young people to thrive.
Agata apio ma pa bula chala nya mo bera tie ka poina man en kontero ngecha me dio no nganyen me bino konyagi ikom ti yuti chama konyagi yanyim.
Poyere ni bino konyo bulu pien bulu dong bino ngeyo ka kwene kere yore menen mire ti kere menu ngoa en yeti amito I yora ber amenu ti agwoko kano rumo wa amenu peti aballo I yoro kene dang akonyo buluni opoyo wi buluni rikchoncha ginna me jomete kwaro tinuti atimo uno tiegi na mecha timo gini kere rie homoro kere kwili moro ame nutie me gwoko kano rumo wa so aweko bula dok teneno mote chako timo ngo joma me jo achoncha nuti atimo kere dong neno ni kano rumo watia ber.
Imat Josephine Amule Abiyana iloker ke Wan Luo television an kono ko bani man no rechon ame jono da poro ber ke kar me kwan atut nu jogo kana rungwa etikom karman
da gin jo kwano ni eno mokel ko di Germany da jwarie ameti kede papar me kwan gi mogda do giki me papar duchu kat bedu tie irieho gini gine no me dokti abalo lobo da pe neno ni kin gini ngato na dita riek won master degree nyo PhD ameti pur chuny kulu nyo pir yener ye nyo chelo ko dango maho otetero otetueyo peda winyo
la me ping ama no man te katu chala dogi me tongu yen na pola da bange makar me de kere pur yikulu apen kono tiro racha tiker chemical la mene ya chuma ni makiro do kori.
Chemicals are dangerous not only to the environment but to our health, and so when you see situations such as the rise of cancer cases, one could then correlate that it is as a reason of the chemical use, because the chemicals that we use in this, the pesticides that communities acquire, some of them are expired. They do not know how to use them. The directions for usage are not even told to the communities. And so you find that most of them spray these chemicals. Eventually, when it rains on the farmland, it goes into a water body, and so you will see a problem. So we don't encourage. Number one is that chemicals spoil the soil. To be really, really simplistic, chemicals have a huge impact on the soil, such that you will not be able to grow anything without spraying.
Come makir do kere korea me ti poro apen kono tiro yoro kana ber me gamet mir ber kare me keto le ya duong we ko der ber kare me lobu yona ha eta pat kere tik kere chemical la me ti ballo lobdang.
That government needs to invest in agroecology, because agroecology promotes the organic use of pesticides. You know, it promotes sustainable approaches. It encourages, communities to use locally available resources without externally getting resources to be able to use on their farms. It also encourages us to eat healthy food and balanced food. So we need to invest in agroecology, boost agroecology, upscale it, zone organic markets. We only have one organic market, and that is Abaita Babiri. So we need organic markets for organic products so that we are able to attract. Uganda, for example, is known for producing organics. But I can tell you that there will come a time we shall not access the EU market because we have adopted, because there is an influx of pesticides into the farming system. And when I say farming, it is both crop and animal.
Chwalo bulu pier bij magi mo le mo ponyere pa ko gum loin ya la me pin won kama bij ma pa ikomba asante odongo en kono jolo yoba me ponyere man me dul me action 8 o yo pi bula mati lao.
Action 8 means what? Action. And since that this has not been action, But Action Aid has given them action to say no to environmental what? Degradation. And today I want to pledge my total commitment on behalf of the people of Apache and behalf of Apache government that should you temper and I get you when you're destroying our tree without planting, total arrest. RBC takes charge of arresting those people. But I want to thank Action Aid. Please do more. Bring more students, bring more children, especially the young ones, so that they can see the beauty of protecting our environment.
Gore man na matumi chenga bich ya Apache municipality Joanna Pio mabera lob RDC ma Apache medekere RDC aduong Andrew nyoka mabera dangatie gen kono terro gin na moten kwan kere bulu amati lao bir berker kara me chako temu.
The task I'm giving you as the students who is here, I want you to be the champion in this activity. By planting trees in your home, when you go back home, make sure at least you plant only 3.
For those who are still engaged in cutting down trees, for those who are still engaged in encroaching on wetland, we are going to remove words away and we put in action button.
Wan Luo television, Jasper Iguel, Apache municipality.
Fortumadit but Jasper Iguel. Kawadire bachere kuping me achwa mani lo bachuli kama dan mapol gugwa pirpiro mege bora bili o wera bilti mo wigo chunki pirpir de ko bit maketeri gan kalinga toro changmate kiguri wegene dong po ber kalu pokore matwal abil dongu chero ne mon ka chewe pirpir mege peko chera gam pirpir ni ka tieklo kom gichi bichar ge wako bolwak iyup me charlo moro makelone mon auction Ismail Jacob Jones aber kalu pokologman kongonen report kom pirpir mate nyogen igaikal babili
abili me kupor ching me achwa dongi tieka le kulwak mai region man ma piri piro mege ke me ki pero me wano ikar ma karnge ento fut pia ki gamugi me chero ki warga wek ki megi warom David ongom mudong le lok puya bile me kupor ching me achwa riba region matie ko malo me Uganda watunem piri mege do ri pikar ma lat tutwan bot abili dak bena tika pongo gang kalpa bili me region man
eneno bel peger non gen wang bel bajal pieno ni pipi mu kana men category mu kana gere kwero bel and majority mano pol kar gitika in board ma bel in board accident bel pipi mano o bel me boda information chanyo ngej bot we pipi and in magen pot pogo bino me tio cases ma megi police we genu kato kamala documents ma nyodo pipi and in megi we ko me kare bot police me screening chanyo meneno when mano cases give oye otherwise ka game po dogo me claim pipi enemy chikone dere ka in pipi ni di auction ngo chi no po be bal pa police eno ni police tikati mano lo pa kichi
ngom wajo ki Wan Luo TV ngoma bili betimne ka chenen wigi piri man pego bino yunge kwana ma bili uchwale bot ginem
chik wajo ni kado gelu mo no be police pidwera bichia mano pegi claiming yanyo were pe onen na wa exhibits mano do rio police bilbera biche mangari mo po kato kamaleng chu waje ni jami enini mega believe for securing court order ni indon chari court do mi ni twero ni through public auctioning mano public auctioning mean ni jami enini bikelo kamale mano lwak bino chi lwak pm ki well mano gi bidding chine waje ni ngat mo kwani chene madit ena yengo obicharo kingo kijam eneni bebero bepi ken exhibit mano duata mo ken bero TV mo toka betie jam mo pola ta mattress gali chim so no jam pol mano dan ngero bekinga ja ene terrori police mano karo bera bichia no police choyo report court bimio court order che jam gi bicharo
kede bet ni piri magi futie gang kalpa bile nieno kineno a wana me guri ma pon tika time dar bene piri ne wen ki tika terne I gang kalpa bili me region man
ways those are all man and when better traffic offenses mo kana betie no pigi dipo do mutaha ti no mo eno rete ping no wane chanyu no pe wane man wen accident pero bendi be bora ken ge per yoke nano why pero no pigi ne when man on pigi bora accident no wen mukela wan Mukene betie mano no accident why to. Chanyo no motoka boy boda why never. Chanyo no boda himself from boy motoka ki yunge to rete why to. That's why you need. Jomu kene because gi pere ki document chanyo gitinga ngwe ki pig magi kwala gi beru ki luoro. Otherwise kaini nana mabeka ngat manu atitenu chanyo adeda ngeu ni pig ni mege documents metie no petero we ko pig ni ri police why be achia chanyo bera ri. Eno we one wa beru ki suspicion ni chanyo no pol kar pig ma pig claiming enemy. No beru pig mano yor ki pechim chanyo yor ki peleng.
Ikin pire ma pire tika gwako gene. Pole o beru pire ma wegine o kemeke awano me gudi. Mogo o kelo to. Mogo dano na gen ku no awano maratu tuan. Malope kilok mala diet mudong. O wajum.
Wan machalo police. Kar mano wan kawa register in cases me accident mano. Bad me accident mano pigi ni gotemo. Pigi ni wan wa mahoge chiwa kelo gi police parking yard kenyo enemy. Chi no definitely no one wa koro lo wegi pigi ni mero gen gu bin gu cho statement chanyo gu cho doge. We ho kwan call police. Me kwe do koribal enemy. Chiki gu maraj pero mawando watika no ki pigi ni ayeni. Wegi pigi ni pole peti pegi tika dugu. Me kwan call police me kwe do cases ma megi. Chanyo pol gi pegi tika dugu me ngo. Me lo ko pigi ma megi. Chidong wan wa beru penche wa penye ni pero no tika kweni. Peka chel ma wan wa no ayeni. All wegi pigi enemy. Peka ki documents. Mano nyuro ni pigi ni enemy. Uberu meki. Documents mana tika wajo ayo uberu logbook. Ano pol karawan wa wajo ni in chanyo ka bal moti me mano pol kar accident ni uberu minor accident, chanyo serious accident. Muken beru accident mano wo waito. So inoni in mena ni pigi ni IOVO inspecting no mer bin katu ki documents mano ti original mano logbook mano ti nyi in manyuro pigi enemy uberu meki.
Ilobu Uganda awano me gudi ma pol. Matie ka kelo toy kom karman. Tie ka bino machala duki me ngwet ki piri charo. Igudim. Ismail Jacob Jones. Pe Wan Luo TV. Igulu City.
Benki me biashara kiluoni mono Kenya Commercial Bank nyo KCB Bank yo machek ijange mati ya Arua ko ripeke hotelema ya Arua City Council mechako pieto yen mapol megwa kabir maru molwak yub mano time dak ya ratie kinunu primary school mati ya Ivu Division maben gangkwanen guno yetien yen mapol ma piera wekene lotien kwana pol gun yang baya pa yen chon weke gwak yen kabir maru molwak ilak momeging ya yub me pieto yen man niki Yarua Chia Beach Albert Androa mati manager pa bank man Yarua owane yup man gichari dremia ngwene mwakaman dokitike mirma metike kar wake kila laga mabe pinywen obed malum Yarua City Robert Ariaka ayetike logman matut.
Kenya Commercial Bank ejange mautie ya Arua City karashelo kujuru tich misiti mamira Arua gidi kushingi mipidhu yen yik mipidhu yen na hobedo kudi nunu primary school ya Ivo Division yik ene otie mipidhu yen ikabedo mayen jutongo ya akesham yik ene hobedo shenga beach Albert Andra mautie manager padarolem KCB wachune ya yik mipidhu yen gichaki dumira ngweni uruma ene wachune ya sokuru minunu otie maudong tengele mayen moko kende mbae ingete mani wi odi klasi nede yamo ofudho pichan jen maotiem.
Done to make sure to protect the environment of Uganda through planting trees. We have started this on Environment Day in April. We did the tree planting in various schools, while in West Nile here we planted in Kajukeji Health Training Institute, where we planted over 600 trees, and we proceeded to Arua City, where we have chosen 5 schools to plant over 1,000 trees, of which we have chosen schools within Ivu Division. Ivu Division, we have chosen Nunu Primary School for care.
Jawij puonj mi skul ne Sande Orodio owacho ne yik mipidho yien ne otie igi lembe madit sana. Sukuru ne ma ochako ora 1483 kawuono otie kuwendha wiya makadho 1000 ya awiya ne otie kane somo udi klasi ma wende otie nok mania ya kawuono awiya ne mokende gitie kane dire adia isa mi klasi man jomokende gitie kane somo itayen.
Have a club where we encourage these children to work under the trees every Thursday. They meet, they work under the trees, then they also have their strategies of maintaining these trees. That's why you can see these flowers being grown in the 2 years I am here in. So with them, we can still encourage them to also take this one to their family, their homes where they come from.
Raymond Ombere, jadit maneno lem ponjiri kudi siti mamira ruwa ufoyo makwe jik pa dero lim KCB, mania ya eni bikonyo makwe sukul nem, en chunye yom ungopi wenda wiya manok magit jako samo item mamira dek.
We team up together to make sure we inspect this greenery, and we will come and inspect and ensure that these trees survive for continuity and for future. As we plant these trees, the MCs, our challenge here is many of the children are still at home. When I arrived here, I quickly went to P5 class and I found out that only 29 children have reported back to school. This is unacceptable.
Fred Asedri mautie jadit maneno lembe pachwich mautie kuwa isiti mamira ruwa otie kalego juru nyodo pawia ni tingu lempidhu yen nigin mapire tek.
Our children of today, please, let's plant trees for your future. With the trees, you are investing in your future. So we take it up. Today is very, very important. Let's from here we go and plant, though the time for planting is becoming smaller, because when you plant now and you don't water them, they will not survive. But I urge you all to plant trees and such that we have a better environment to live in.
Morris Eriko mautie ja councilor ya Yivu Division isiti mamirarua ufoyo makwedero lim KCB piyik ma akoya mipidhu yen magiwo kudem.
And being a city with a refugee population of over 24,000, according to the recent census, we have a number of partners who are working within this city, some of whom have thematic areas of environmental conservation. And therefore his urge was, let it not remain with KCB. We appreciate you a lot, but other partners, please kindly, through the relevant offices and the office of our RCC of Arua City, take up the challenge and support us.
Jadit RCC misiti mamirarua kumakech Salim uwashina hiati yugo sende iyori matira utie piny mapire tek man pidhu yen kawoni utie nigin mapire tek piane ya aloka payamo utie marash.
The things you're doing it at such a time where the world is suffering from the vagaries of climatic change. When there is a flood, the flood is enormous. Plus, but also when there is heat, the heat is intense, that you will struggle to look for where a shade is, and that's when you can afford to get some bit of a breather. If there's heat, nobody would admire sitting under this manufactured shade here.
Pilambangea maochwin Wan Luo TV, Robert Ariaka, Dennis Oringi, Arua City.
La kongo la don makoche kimelo Uganda man Thomas Tayebo tigole kolobo China memeto chuk palo Uganda kilo mamekon pejema Uganda kralo mawaka weka bet kichung mapole kabene wek wato betie kono biashara woro yo maromrom kinlobo Uganda ki China matige report matut kibot Fred Kajubi. Egal matero atekilo dero mawa kidul me Financial and Economic Committee matite gankal pa lobo China gin golemo lobo Uganda tayebo wani pere tek ni wato mioro betie kin lobo China ofoyo matek teno ko lobo Uganda karme lweny pituo COVID-19 ni wakimiyo yata gwer gidon kony mokene kom je madon lobo Uganda ikine gedo Karuma Isimba kidong yobo Entebbe Expressway. Tayeba wani mono jama Uganda chwa lobo China karmane ti wele me $1 piera bungwen wi angwen tona bungwen ke poro kijema ke lobo Uganda ni aki lobo China I wele me $1 achiel tona bor kolom. Ena wani mono China mioro michuk moken mapol pe jema lobo Uganda wek beradano bed maromo kidme timo biashara ikin Uganda ki lobo China.
Your visit will continue to deepen our bilateral relations and improve cooperation at the legislative level. That we will continue to further the relations between the two legislative bodies so that we take our friendship and cooperation to even greater levels for the benefit of our people. Exports to China include fish, skins and hides, timber and coffee. The trade is, however, in favor of China, with total earnings from Uganda's exports to China at US dollars 94.93 compared to US dollars 1.817 billion imports from China. That is as per data from Bank of Uganda 2023. We need to increase our exports to China. We are grateful to the government of China for granting 98 of their tariff lines duty-free and quota-free market access to Ugandan products. Uganda has submitted a list of products that should benefit from the Chinese market. I also appreciate the support we received during COVID-19. China donated 50,000 testing kits and 600,000 doses of vaccines for COVID-19 when most of the world major powers were not allowing exports from their countries. Indeed, China proved the old saying, a friend in need is a friend indeed. This helped us to save our people. Some of the major projects that benefited from the loans from China include Kampala Entebbe Expressway, the 183 megawatt Isimba hydropower plant and the Karuma hydropower plant, expansion of the Entebbe International Airport with overall progress for the upgrade standing at 75% level of completion, and participation in the National ICT Backbone Project. For these and many more, we are grateful and hope to continue engaging more.
Minister Matele Pilokom Lim Henry Musasizi Beno Katio Birchika Chokeman Owani Mono Mir Uganda Kunong Konkibo China Weke Dong Teke Chali Mati Karmani Yaki $1 Piara Beach Owe $1 Mia Beach Ikeni Marapara Beach Mateka Bini Yanyim Zong Shan la member Patul Makiluni Mono.
We have embarked on our tenfold growth strategy starting with this financial year 2024-2025 that will see our GDP move from $55 billion to $500 billion by year 2039. And the key growth areas we are looking at are agriculture, mainly agro-processing, tourism, minerals, oil and gas, and science and innovations. On top of full monetization of our economy by bringing all our households into the money economy.
Zong Shan la member Padul me National People's Congress abenti won kom Padul me committee me lokom lim kiti yulim ilobo China o chiekene mono wat mabeo mioro mete merke beru chikin China ke Uganda kabene merke nen kit me nen ke ber karibe ka chiel lokom timo biachara neno kit me lim pat moko chiek weke nen ke dor mabe to twal wat manopen chiek ngeyo pire ikin ni jami mokene
务实合作，成果丰硕，人文交流呢也更加紧密。
Under the strategic guidance of President Xi Jinping and President Museveni, China-Uganda relations progresses forward in a sustained and steady manner. Political mutual trust is ever deepening. Fruitful achievements were made in practical cooperation, and cultural exchanges are thriving.
交流也在不断的增加。
And the relations and the exchanges among the legislative departments of the two countries has been increasing.
Pilorange mochuni Wan Luo Television, Fred Kajubi. Ilokom toro ultimatum Javid Mokati Manu Yodila Doanyo basketball ituhome actually basketball league ituhome ultimatum Javid who brokers BC Guyelo Matek Gulu University Kigoegi Gugoi Gulu University Pierre Bichelu ya Boro ikom Pierre Ngwenu ya Dek to Manu Timeba Kaunda Grounds Kit Mala George pa Wan Luo Television David Magere Wade Kwere Doken Kelly report matut Yup Milorange Mochwin.
That's up.
Ituru dilume actually basketball league matika meda nyimi Gulu City chabet mutumi. Hoop Rockers Basketball Club uluru Gulu University baskets Pierre Bichel ya bori kompierre ngwen ya dek turu magi turu ichia Bichel ki Gulu City ba Kaunda Liberations Ground.
Safety. Catch. Yo, you mean as a play?
Man kono beru turu mena Mario pa team Hoop Rockers ki Gulu University ngegen kong keng turuge mapeo beri fixture mecha bet mukaro. Ituru dilumeno kono Hoop Rockers kubergi kari matek tutwal me goye Gulu University kongi goyegi inuchuturu me achela rio kadek duchu mamiogi kakari makere megien meta nyim iwi mecha nyokong beri na mabungwen ichumcha bet mukaroni. Timothy Otim matila turupa Hoop Rockers okonyo team meme goye Gulu University Basketball Club kon moro golo piari wiario kadon konyo team mebene meno loj kimio assist mapola ta.
Put your hands
Gulu University Basketball Club kon giyung chel good to tema tek to twal inuchuturuma achel kario ento good to gi all waho inuchuturuma dek ma ngwen mo wa guru nyuturuma no kono.
Man, get the ball.
Gen kono go wajani pegirwenyo gen dok gibi tutema tek medugo chen ki ker moromo pituru matika bin ya nyim wanga gino lodge. Timothy Otim matiengal mutur mabe loy turu meno kono tero gin mo wa gen gi turu irwam mamalo.
So one machalo animative on volunteer team training week mo karne yele men wa rat hen ka underground kan me you meto wa fitness wa shooting wa gino ko nyal twal tiene wa turu chalo team man manu to mater wa shooting di mabe ki beno passing di mabe ti beno mira 4 bench wa coach wa betino ko nyal mater to men na to wangi no chance meto engel wa no lodge man.
Te was standing kono wolo penyor ni top flight to 12 ento bi to training mina no yobo.
Ba bit time ke tek ko menene wa do loss wa mes second round. First round po to ko mabe 12 and second round wa yele menene wa loyal to ma duong. And for first win on my second round ko ya mabe 12 and wa ngi ya nyim we yo to.
Ki yung chel kono Marvin Michael Opio mati captain pa Gulu University Basketball Club kono terni.
To Matini it was very to matter logada boys birma popo you bet to and any mistake mo team the next time more it be go. Me I know one end we training and we again. Then emphasis and strategies me to better man up. In a challenge more facing, but otherwise to go better my it was a competitive game. Down to my bet, but obviously the difference in the level of the skill set. But otherwise it's the first game of the second round me good university, and I know we are going to bounce back from this. The next game we do
Itu basketball mo kene kon mo berutie eni chabet meno ichiambe chel bene Gulu Elephants Basketball Club o goe matera da Gulu Giants Basketball Club kon goge basket piarbor via beach kon piarman via beach kai fixa mo beri chencha bet kono St Joseph's College la yibi o goyo Gulu Panthers Basket piarbor via beach kon piarman nono kadong tour mo bera giki Gulu Junior All Stars go marke Kizodongo Elephants Kama Junior All Stars o gozo dongo baskets Pierre Bechel e kom Pierre Ngwen wi adek keken Lorange kom turu Wan Luo TV David Magere
Afuena na report meno kelo ya gike yup Lorange mo chini e Wan Luo television kaje keng neno yup mane ya mai romulupone ki social media wati YouTube channel mo wakeri Lorange mo chini yumo kena madama belte Wan Luo television lupo bene ki Facebook ki X man Twitter machon ka bene video mo kena wabolo i TikTok kama wengi neno kilingit matiki galawang ni woki Wan Luo television ania Sunday Akumu wabinwe Lorange mandire chawa Rio Montiko.